5 key things that I like to do in the morning. 2 of us, I just can't believe the amount of laundry we get through. Let's just be real, we don't always have the time for that. I do not deep clean my bathroom every morning. Another video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I thought we could do a little spend the morning together because I personally love watching these kinds of videos on YouTube, so I thought we could do the same. Today is a Friday morning. I mentioned in a couple of videos ago that my August work diary is a little bit calmer, which is perfect. So I'm taking a bit of time for myself this morning, which I'm really looking forward to. Don't be wrong, it's still just before 7 AM. My body clock had me up at the crack of dawn, of course. But I've just made myself a cup of tea because I have to start every single morning in the same way. I must have a cup of tea within a couple of minutes of waking up. It's the only way I can function. But I thought this morning we could just have a calm, productive morning together. I want to share a little bit of my morning cleaning routine with you guys. We're going to take Archie for a little walk. That's it really. But then to start with, I always start my mornings in the same way. I'm going to finish my cup of tea and head upstairs, my morning shower, and brush my teeth. Right, teeth time, and I have recently been using this toothbrush from Suri. How nice does this look? It's got such a lovely sleek design. But apart from the fact that it looks great, there are a couple of other reasons why I switched to a Suri toothbrush. Firstly, it's the battery life. My old electric toothbrush would literally last like a few days before it died, which was a bit of a pain when you were traveling. But the Suri toothbrush lasts 40 days plus, which is a complete game changer. And I know this sounds a bit disgusting, but you know on most electric toothbrushes you get like the toothpaste build-up down the bottom here. I know that sounds gross, but we all actually know what I'm talking about. The Suri design helps to prevent that, which honestly, genius. It's one of those things I didn't know I needed until the Suri toothbrush provided that, so you don't get any of that nasty build-up down the bottom here. It comes with this handy little case which has built-in UVC, which means you can just pop your toothbrush in, close it, away you go, and you know it is staying nice and clean in there. It also comes with a handy little mirror mount, so you can literally just slot your toothbrush onto the mirror mount. It keeps it out of the way, it's clean and tidy, it keeps your counters free, it's perfect. You know when a product just ticks boxes for you? It's got the long battery life like I mentioned, it's got the travel case like I mentioned, it's got recyclable plant-based heads, it's dentist approved. You know when a product just works for you, and that is this for me, so much so that, sorry, pointing my new toothbrush at you, this is a serious point, so much so, Connor's been eyeing it up and he now wants one, so I think I'm actually going to have to use my own discount code to purchase one for him. But if you want to give Suri a try, then I of course have a discount code for you. If you use code LUHOME, then that will give you 20% off, which is a very generous discount code from the team over at Suri. But thank you so much again to Suri for partnering with me on this part of today's video. So I have just got back from walking Archie. He is currently playing in the garden and I need to vacuum and mop the floors. I do this every morning, well I have done since we've had a dog, just to help keep on top of all the fur. So now would be a good time to do it whilst he is preoccupied in the garden and the floors can dry without any paw prints in them.
whilst the floors are wet, he's going to have to stay out there for another couple of minutes. And I'm just going to give the living room a quick refresh, which again, something I like to just do in the morning. Sometimes I do this before we go to bed. I've got to be honest, last night didn't happen. So I've just got the towels here that I washed for Archie yesterday. They've just got to go upstairs. Sofa just needs a bit of a plump and a zhuzh. Always, always, always need to tidy up this little corner down here. Laundry needs to go away. This was kind of laundry that I didn't put on the line until like 6 o'clock last night, so I just left it in the living room to dry. But if you're anything like me, if I don't put that laundry away now, that will stay there all day. And honestly, nothing drives me more mad than having laundry drying in the house. Like, it's actually a really nice sunny day now, but obviously where it was overnight, I just left it there. So I'm going to get that put away now so that at least my living room looks clear. There are kind of 5 key things that I like to do in the morning. I like to hoover and mop my floors. I like to just give a quick reset to the living room, a quick zhuzh to the kitchen, quick whiz around the bathroom, and I make my bed. Those are the 5 key things that I'm going to go through today, because I just feel like these are not deep cleans. These are just resetting your space so that you have a clear space for the day. For example, that mop you would have just seen me use, literally just a speed mop. And when I deep clean the floors properly, I use like a more comprehensive mop. But for a quick zhuzh in the morning, just to make sure that everything is clean and fresh again, that speed mop is honestly perfect. I know I've said it 1,000 times before, but I'll say it again. For 2 of us, I just can't believe the amount of laundry we get through. I mean, firstly, white socks. Like, we are a white socks household. Not intentionally, but we just like to wear white socks. So that just feels like a constant laundry load. But honestly, the washing machine is on at least once a day, and that's not even dramatic. I know it's a bit different because obviously Connor and I both exercise a lot, do quite a lot of sport, so there can sometimes be 2 or 3 outfit changes in a day, but still, if we ever had a family, my God, I feel like my washing machine would just be permanently on. This sofa, no matter what I do, just seems to always look grubby. Like, it's not grubby, like it has been cleaned only literally a couple of days ago, but it just, I don't know, really not into this sofa at the moment, so I feel like a new sofa might be incoming. But for now, I'm just going to plump the cushions and give it a little spritz. I recently discovered, I think I might have spoken about this, but this Sif spray can be used as like a fabric refresher. It smells so good, so I'm just going to give it all a little spritz in here. I mean, I am under no illusion that this section will only stay tidy for another couple of minutes until I let him in again, but let's just tidy it up for now. I honestly refill that toy basket. It must be like 10 times a day, but I'm glad he enjoys his toys. He appreciates them. And then I'm just going to have a little reset at the coffee table, stuff everywhere, and I'm going to go food shopping in a bit, so I'll get some flowers to go on there. TV remote should be over here. Clear these. Got to be honest, I don't wipe down the coffee table as part of my morning clean because it shouldn't be that dirty. But just going to grab these. Am I going to be able to fit this all in my hands? Grab these towels, balance you there, plump that cushion. Sorry, this camera angle is probably atrocious. But there we go. We are looking nice. Apart from that bit there that needs to go into the office, we are looking clean and fresh in here. Now, being totally honest with you, it's kind of 50-50 as to whether my kitchen looks like this in the morning or whether I would have done a kitchen shutdown. If I've got the time, I really enjoy putting all the washing up away, wiping down the sides, making the sink all shiny in the evening. But let's just be real, we don't always have the time for that. We will always do the washing up. In fact, there's only a little bit left here, like the pans and stuff were washed and put away last night, but there's always stuff to do in here. So again, because I work in the kitchen, I really do appreciate a clean kitchen space. This will take me 2 minutes just to tidy up these last little bits. Wipe down the sides, shine the sink. I've already done the floors. That's all we're gonna do. But firstly, it smells great. And secondly, it looks good. And if you have, I'm such a big ambassador for tidy space. What's it called? Tidy space, tidy mind. Tidy mind, tidy house. Tidy house, tidy mind. Clean space, clean mind. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Why has that just left my head? Tidy house, tidy mind. Tidy house, tidy mind. That's what it is. So the fact that I'm going to be staring at this all day whilst I'm working means it needs to be clear. Last night I just steamed my face, so I have all this still out on the side. I just let it cool before I put it away, so that just needs to go away. But this will literally take me a couple of minutes. also been reset and is smelling nice and fresh, and it's time to head upstairs. The next two tasks are my bed and the bathroom. Now, I'm not about to deep clean the bathroom. I would love to, but that's not realistic. I do not deep clean my bathroom every morning. But I gotta be honest, I do give it a little zhuzh just to keep on top of it. So when we get up in the morning, I always fling the duvet back and leave it to air. I never make it straight away if I can avoid it, because it's just a good idea to leave your bedding to air for a little while. So it has the time for me just to kind of walk Archie, do my first little morning clean, and then I will come back and make the bed. But making the bed is something that I will religiously do every single day, primarily because the bedroom is at the top of the stairs. So if you come up the stairs, then the first thing you see is an unmade bed, and it just really doesn't look very nice. But secondly, I just like having a made bed. I don't think I could ever be one of those people that just kind of leave your bed unmade. No shade if you are, by the way, because I'd love to be like that, but I just know I'm not going to be like that. Now, as a lot of you will know, I wash my sheets once a week and I'm a bedding ironer. I know it seems like a waste of time, but I just really like the look and feel of a made bed. But in between the bedding washing, I use this little crease releaser. It's so easy to use. You literally just like spritz it on the bedding. I do use quite a lot because it smells good as well. And then you literally push the creases out. And I can't lie, I only do the bits that you can see, the bits under the throw do not get decreased, but these bits look lovely. So back into the bathroom, where I'm just going to give a quick zhuzh around my sink. I'm going to use this limescale remover because I think it's got hardly anything left and I just want to get rid of it. The reason I wipe down my sink every day, which I know it might sound a bit excessive, oh gosh, there really is nothing, but I want to get rid of the bottle, so I need to use it up. The reason I wipe down my sink every day is just to keep on top of it. That way when I do like a really deep clean, it's not like I've got a week's worth of built up limescale to get off the taps and things. It just keeps it all shiny, nice and smelling fresh, to be honest. I've got my little Suri toothbrush poked up on the mirror there, so that's nicely out of the way. Just a reminder for anyone that missed it earlier, my discount code is LouHome, and I will leave the information in the description box down below, and hopefully I will have left the discount code on the screen as well. But that took me, what was that, 20 seconds? 25 seconds? Another quick whiz round with a watered cloth, and that's my sink done for the day. When it comes to giving my toilet a quick wipe down, these are the wipes I've been using recently from Sainsbury's. So I will literally, just because this is a quick whiz round, this isn't a toilet deep clean. Oh, just ripped it in half, that's not good, is it? I will literally just go around the top. As I say, it's very much a quick wipe over. It's just because, you know, like, it sounds weird, but toilets get dusty, don't they? Like the top of the lid and this top bit do get dusty. So again, that just stops any of that building up. And then I'll just pop some toilet cleaner down. Any one will do, although I do tend to go for a pine one. The pine ones I like are from Harpic and Duck. They just smell good. Toilet seat down is the universal signal that that toilet is currently out of use. That means no one go near it. So there we have it. Those are my 5 little morning cleaning tasks that I like to complete if I have the time. As I say, if I've got a day where I've got to be out the house early for work, then you best believe my bathroom isn't getting a look in, and my floors are lucky if they just get a hoover around them. But if I've got a slightly slower day like today and I have the time, then I do like to try and get those things done. I have just made myself my second cup of tea of the morning and my breakfast. My breakfast has not changed, guys. Well, I say it hasn't changed, the fruit changes occasionally. I'm still going for yogurt, seeds, and then fruit on top. I'm actually not a fan of a banana. I normally have like raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, things like that on top of there. But I try and sort of force feed myself. I say force feed myself. I don't hate bananas, but they're definitely not like my favorite fruit. But I kind of make myself have 2 a week just so that I've got the variation in my diet. But there we go. I am now going to crack on with some emails, sit down, have my breakfast, have a cup of tea, and say goodbye to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I've enjoyed filming this video. I feel like it's a lot less frantic than what we're used to. Normally I'm like, I have an hour, I need to deep clean my kitchen, stress, stress, stress. Whereas actually, we have taken the time to be calm and productive this morning, which I like. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!